And go live. Go live, go live, go live. Hello, Bunny. How are you doing? Wonderful, wonderful to see you, and thank you for the congratulations. It's a very, very happy day for me. Something that I didn't quite expect to get to today. I wasn't quite sure. I couldn't have imagined really 1 year of YouTube, but we'll get into the 1 year stuff here in a moment. Sorry, I had a colleague text me right before I went live. He's asking me about insurance stuff. So there you go, Snyderman, busy as always. Seems like my life never stops. But yeah, we'll get into all the stuff in a moment. Thanks, Bunny. Thanks, Bunny. I appreciate it. Oh, Bunny, you will appreciate this. Hold on. I need to get you to see this. Ugh. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. And then the bottom says I don't get older, I level up. That's where my ending bit comes from. Shauna got me that for my birthday. Bottom has the starters on it. I don't get older, I level up. So yeah, that was something that Shauna got me for a birthday present last month. Hard to believe that's been a year ago now. Or a month ago now. Wow. Hard to believe that the channel started a year ago. It's crazy. Hey, Cheesy, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to see you. And yeah, I figured you would like that, Bunny. That is an amazing shirt. One of my favorites. One of the favorites, for sure. So, yeah. Welcome. Hello, dearies and dudes. For those that might be new to the channel, my name is Snyderman. This is our 1 year live stream celebration. And yeah, I can't believe it's been a year of doing this on YouTube. It's crazy. It's crazy. And thank you, Cheesy. I appreciate that. Shauna will definitely appreciate that. She's got it for me, like I said, for my birthday. So yeah, it's a great shirt. I love it. There was one that I found after she ordered this one. It's not the starters. It's a black shirt, but it's Gengar. It's Gengar. So it went Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly. And so like Ghastly was in the front, behind him was Haunter, and behind him was Gengar. It said the same thing on it. I don't get older, I level up. But it was a wicked shirt, and I was like, oh, that is so cool. And Shauna's like, I already got you something that says pretty much that exact same thing for your birthday. So you'll just live with what you get. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Totally cool. Yeah, see, it's a Shauna thing. And I just like the just the tagline. I don't get older, I level up. I think that's exactly what I was missing, really, because I think I had a good thing before. Sorry, I am also trying to do some adult things. But yeah, I figured you would like that, Bunny. I appreciate that. I will see. Let me actually see if I can find the link for that shirt. And I can send that to you. There's all kinds of different Pokemon shirts that they all say that I don't get older, I level up thing. Let me see. I feel like... Is it an Etsy thing? I don't think Shauna got it off of Etsy. I don't think. I just have to look. But yeah, I'm sure that Shauna buying it for me made it not so cringy for you. Okay, coverage, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm also, like I said, doing adulting stuff that I forgot to do. I would say I level up, but nope. I still look like Ash after 25 years. Fair enough. He's been like 10 forever. Ash has been 10. Hi, Siri. It's okay. It's okay. Welcome to our 1-year live stream celebration. Yay, go us. I am about to get into like some coffee corner type stuff here in just a minute. In just a minute, I'm about to get into that. Here you go, bunny. Here you go. Boom. All the Pokemon goodness. I think that might be where she got it as well. I'm not quite sure on that. And I think if you go, let's see. I don't think I don't know, but there you go. There is your Pokemon goodness for you. But yeah, Siri, don't worry, we're all busy. I'm glad that your finals are done. I think. Are they done? I don't know. So I guess Bunny, circling back to what you said about looking like Ash after 25 years. If you are in the chat, how old would you think I am if you don't already know? If you don't already know, how old would you say that I am? I'm just curious. Must provide. Siri says 30. Close. Cheesy says 80. Screw you, Cheesy. But no, in all seriousness, Cheesy, I do appreciate you pushing this out as much as you did. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you for pushing that out and making this busy. We have lots of peeps in the stream already. Bunny says 28. I'm actually 33. And I was just told not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, that I don't look like I should be able to have been teaching for 10 years already. I just ended my 10th year of teaching in May, which is part of what I'm doing while I am on the stream with you. I'm taking care of some stuff that came up the last minute for that I need to get done. And finish signing. I'm signing things electronically. You're welcome. As old as a pretty good tree. Fair enough. I did share it on the Clouded Discord. It's under the the going live section. It's under the going live section. So I did. Thank you, Bunny. Lies, it's 28. I wish I was 28. Yeah, I just turned 33 in May. 30 years of teaching. Thanks, Cheesy. Thanks. Mine was closer, but damn, I conked it. There's another 3 on it. Yeah, pretty close. Everybody got close. Except for Cheesy. Cheesy was just being a smart aleck, which is fine. Why would I expect anything less? But yeah, so I just ended my 10th year of teaching last month. Just ended the 10th year of teaching last month. Could not be happier. I'm just going to adjust things, hopefully. That was probably really awful. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry. There we go. But yeah, it's been amazing. I couldn't really, I've said it on the channel before, that I couldn't really imagine doing anything else. Like, I don't ever see YouTube becoming a full-time thing for me. I just don't. I don't know. There's just something about that I don't foresee happening. But teaching has always been something that has been ingrained in me, and has just been a huge part of my identity as a person, really. And I'm gonna see. Ooh, that lighting is terrible. I will not sit back like that. I will go like this. I think we're okay now. But yeah, like, teaching has been something that has been so ingrained in my identity that really I couldn't imagine doing anything else. One day I shall have a place in the cheesy tower of creators. You know, that would be cool. I wouldn't be opposed to that. And hey, Kazarma, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I was trying to match up with everyone else's ages between 27 and 34. Fair enough. And yeah, for whatever reason, it went dark. But yeah, I couldn't imagine doing anything else, teaching wise. It's a huge part of who I am as an individual, and maybe that's not healthy. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, we shall see. So, all right, I'm gonna try sitting back again. Hopefully, I don't get bad lighting again. We'll just have to see. Because sitting forward like that was not as comfortable as So, okay, if you could imagine me 2 days of just this. 2 days of this, because earlier this week I had a training, and yep, it went dark again. Dang it. Okay, it's something about the chair, so that's fine. But yeah, that was me, like, just 2 days on a training, just kind of chilling and being like, this is terrible. But yeah, I could have Snyder help in the shadows. He teaches, he can math. I mean, I don't know about math. Dalen can attest. He just entered the stream. Welcome, Dalen. Yeah, no, math is not my forte. History is my thing. If you need history, then I'm your guy. Sorry for getting here so late. Dalen, we just started not that long ago, buddy. You're fine. We've been going for about, 15 minutes now. So not a big deal. Been on airplanes for like 8 hours. Oh, Lord. Did you... good to be able to watch the stream, though. Yes, I'm happy you're here, Dalen, actually. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Where have you been? Are you just getting back, or are you going somewhere? Did you just get somewhere? I imagine how you would be when you are angry from one of your students. I don't get angry too often. I tend to keep a pretty level head, I would say. That's not creepy at all. We light dot reflections in the darkness. Yeah, no, that's not creepy at all. No. Jet, welcome to stream. Thank you for congratulations on 1 year. It's been a crazy, crazy year. It's been a crazy, crazy year. Busy year, but crazy year. But yeah, been really crazy. History has numbers. I mean, technically, yeah. Just arrived at the Dominican. Oh, I'm jealous. I am jealous. Very jealous that you are in the Dominican right now, Dalen. Very, very jealous. Fun, but jealous. Fun, but jealous. Bunny, he would come up with random numbers for dates or whatnot. I mean, no, not random ones. Ask Dalen. I do not usually, unless it's a very important date, I don't usually ask dates. Amy, welcome to the stream. We have lots of people in here. This is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So good to see everybody. So good to see everybody. Thank you for coming out for this little 1 year celebration. And yeah, it's been a crazy year. So I guess we can jump right into it. There is going to be a Q&A session a little bit later. There is going to be a Q&A session a little bit later where I'll just answer your questions as to the best of my ability anyway. I will answer any questions that you have. And yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun with that. But first, I just kind of want to take care of a little bit of business. Let things kind of settle in on the stream, which they are popping off right now, which is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I don't care if I sound like a cartoon character saying that cheesy. I really don't care. But yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome to see everything blowing up like this. It's great. Everything busy, everything fun. But yeah, so since this is technically a live edition of the Coffee Corner, cheesy, I see that question. I'll get to it in a minute. So since this technically is a live edition of the Coffee Corner, I was just going to do a little bit of kind of channel stuff. I'm warning, make yourself ready for them. Oh no. Oh no. Snyderman, you get the pleasure today of me saying I'm late for school. Oh, I'm the one making you late today, Bunny. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm the one making you late for school today. Oh, I don't know if I should be proud of that or if the teacher in me should say get to school. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, in terms of the channel, first of all, since this is a celebration of 1 year, I mean, I started this a year ago today. Put out my first little welcome video on the channel, just welcoming everybody, introducing myself to the put us in your pocket. I mean, you know, Snyder joins the club. Yay! Who's got their lists ready? Oh, okay. All right, we're making lists. We're doing this. But yeah, a year ago I put my first video out on YouTube just to kind of introduce the channel. It's what serves as the channel trailer for right now, which I might be updating soon. We'll have to see. But never in a million years would I have imagined that 1 year in we would be so close to 200 subscribers. I mean, last I checked, just before I got on here, I was at 189. And I never would have imagined that I would have had almost 200 subscribers, loads of videos on here, a community that is awesome. Like, you all are great. You all are absolutely fantastic. And really, this is kind of the part of the celebration where I do say thank you to all of you, because without the little community that's here, without the awesome people, Bunny, Jet, Cheesy, how could I forget Cheesy? Cheesy, the guy that I would say is my first official friend from YouTube. Definitely can't forget Cheesy. But yeah, Cheesy, Jet, Bunny, Amy, who I've seen in a couple of Cheesy streams now, Dalen popping into the streams. I know I've had a couple other students pop into streams every now and then. Just without that little community, this would not be what it is. I would not still be doing this. Someone cut that bit so Bunny can use it as an excuse. Historic moment when a teacher is happy for school lateness. Cheesy, you were not the first on that list because I was just looking at the chat. But in terms of my supporters, people that have supported me, and I'm going to ignore the fact that you say that I forgot you. Cheesy, you are by far, and you know this, you are by far the person that has provided the most support outside of Shauna, of course. But yeah, without all of you, without Shauna, without all of you, without everybody here, this wouldn't be what it is. And I am incredibly, incredibly thankful for that. That being said, what I have coming up, hopefully that you all will enjoy this. If you've been following the channel for a while, I've done all of the Telltale Walking Dead games, minus Michonne, but I don't really count the Walking Dead Michonne from Telltale. I am planning on putting out that tier video of all the characters finally, after months of having to build it and create it and do all that. It is finally here. I'm your pub daughter. Okay. Nice save. Daughter needs to sit down. Cheesy, you know you be top of the class. Absolutely. Cheesy is top of the class right now. Cheesy has always been top of the class. Always, always, always. Been one of my biggest supporters. But yeah, I do have a tier video coming up of all the Walking Dead characters. That I just need to figure out when I want to post that and just kind of let it go. I do plan on doing the same thing for Mass Effect characters when that's all done. At least from the original trilogy, I don't think I will include any Andromeda in that. Although I do plan, the plan right now is to jump into Mass Effect Andromeda once I get all of the Mass Effect, once I get all the Mass Effect Legendary Edition accomplished. That tier video will be coming up as well. Snyderman Teaches, that history series that we have going, that's going to be jumping on here again very soon. I got to continue my World War II series that I started months ago, and then things got busy. Things got busy in the life of this teacher. I'm new here, but I look forward to future content. Thanks, Amy. I appreciate it. Cheesy has never been the top of the class till now. Whatever. You've always been the top of my class, Cheesy. You and Shauna share the top of the class in terms of channel support. This be true. It's a very nice place, Amy. It is a very nice place. And I cannot take any credit for how nice of a place it is. Honestly. This place is what it is because of all of you. It has really very little to do with me, in my opinion. So yeah, Walking Dead tier video, Snyderman Teaches is going to be coming up in a very, very near future. And we still got Mass Effect and Valhalla rolling out. We got Subnautica rolling out. I have not jumped on Subnautica in a while. I might need to do that. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on right now. There isn't a whole lot to say on that. Our current goal that I set about a year ago now. Oh, stop, me and my big heart. You're just being silly now. Stop it. Stop it, you. The goal for the channel right now is to hit 250 subscribers by Christmas. That's kind of the goal. That's what I have set. Whether we get there or not, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. I do hope that the live streaming this summer certainly helps, but we shall see. So really, that's kind of the coffee corner bit out of the way, at least in terms of channel stuff. In terms of personal stuff, we are going to be very, very busy. I say we, me and Shauna, are going to be very, very busy because now we can focus on wedding plans. We will be planning our wedding, which is coming up in September. Cheesy, hopefully you can make it, buddy. If not, because money's a thing, I totally get that. But if you can make it, I'm super excited to see you. That'll be awesome. Love the Telltale games, Walking Dead. Yes. One of, I won't say best series. I can't say that, but it is a very, very good series. Bunny, I did see that you subscribed today. Thank you. 250 subscribers, YouTube, do your thing. Yes, maybe, who knows, maybe because this is a 1-year anniversary live stream, maybe we'll hit the algorithm. Who knows? I don't think anybody truly knows how the YouTube algorithm works. I don't think anybody truly knows 100% how that works. And Cheesy, I know you're trying. Yeah, Cheesy, I totally get it, buddy. If you can make it, great. Just know that you are invited. Who knows, with the whole pandemic thing, hopefully we're on the back end of it, but who knows, it might be live streamed like on Facebook Live or something. For peeps to watch. Who knows? Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you for subscribing. That should put us at 190, I think. Cool. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that greatly. September wedding makes a difference to October weddings coming up. Yes. Keep climbing and grinding. Absolutely. But yeah, the wedding is going to be kind of my big thing this summer, outside of the channel. If I can make it, I'm getting you and Shauna so drunk. Well, good luck getting Shauna drunk. That's all I'm saying. She doesn't drink. So good luck with that. Shauna does not drink. She doesn't partake in any of that because of some other stuff that she has going on. She's got some medications and stuff that alcohol would, quite frankly, mess with. But that will be where I leave that. I will not be blabbing Shauna's business all over the interwebs. But yeah, Shauna will not be getting drunk. Me, on the other hand, who knows? Shauna would probably kill me if I did. But yeah, wedding is going to be the big thing that's coming up. That'll be September 2nd. It is a weekday wedding. September 2nd is actually our wedding date. We will be getting married on September 2nd at 5:30. I think that's what we finally decided on. We knew we wanted it in the evening. I know for a while we were bouncing around on time, but I think we finally settled on 5:30. Things have been so busy, so crazy. But yeah, so that's going to be the big... I was going to type something fun as a response, but okay. You can have your portions. You can have her portions. Fair enough. But yeah, so personally, things are great. The channel is doing fantastic right now. I think we are in... You know how YouTube has those weird, like, boom and bust periods where it's like you can have a really, really fantastic month, a really, really great month, and then the next month it's like you fell off a cliff. I think we're in one of those really good months right now. June has been nice to us, for sure. Woohoo, as long as you're a teacher, can I get the day off school? Sure. Why not? Why not? I have the day off, you might as well. I'm pretty sure I got the time right, Cheesy. I want a pizza party. Okay, we could do that. But yeah, wedding, channel in a boom period at the moment. I think we're in one of those really, really good periods. So yeah, I couldn't be happier. So I am going to now circle to a question that Cheesy asked a little while ago, and that is, so as long as we have questions, you'll go till whenever. No. And here's why. Killian does have a baseball game today that I do have to go to. So I kind of planned this to be an hour, but I can go 2 hours. I figured, I'd be on for about an hour, and then we would see just kind of how things ended up. And seeing as how we're about 35 minutes in now... Sorry, Snyder, I'm going to kids. What? Going to kids? Going to kids' pizza party? Fair enough. Oh, kids' pizza party over my wedding. I get it. Wow. I'm slow. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Dangle a cheddar slices and cheesy shall be summoned. Yeah. I mean, we could just have like a fondue, like, cheese bar thing. And I'm sure Cheesy would get there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, new plan. Instead of a pasta bar... I got a pasta bar at my wedding. But instead of a pasta bar, I could do, like, a cheese bar. I mean, you know... I mean, we could do that. Anyway, so Killian does have a baseball game today. So I can go till about 4 at the latest, and then I'd have to get ready to go and watch Killian play baseball. So there's that. But I think we've gone long enough. There was not much to talk about in terms of the channel or really life, other than the pull of the fondue is overwhelming. And I have a pasta bar at my wedding. What that means is we're going to have this is going to be the dinner after the wedding ceremony. We're going to have 2 or 3 different kinds of pasta. We're going to have I think 2 types of sauce and 2 or 3. I got to remember what all we talked about with the caterer now. We met with them months ago. 2 or 3 meat choices, and then some appetizer options. Cheesy or jerk. Pasta. Whatever. So anyway. All right, Jet. We'll be here. Moving on from Cheesy's nonsense there. So I think we can go for about another hour and 20 minutes or so. In that hour and 20 minutes, I think I want to open it up. We can do a Q&A session where I am breaking every time you say it. Oh, spiffing what? What would you like? Some pasta. Some pasta. I don't like you. Yeah, because I don't know what a pasta bar was. I mean, Cheesy, you've surprised me before about things you don't know what they are. So who knows? Anyway, maybe I just end the stream now. No, I wouldn't do that. All right. Oh my God, I love you, buddy. I love you too, Cheesy. You know that. It's all in fun. I don't have pizza. Whoever does though is king or queen. Nice. I don't have pizza. I don't think anybody here has pizza, do they? Do we have the king or queen in the chat right now with pizza? I don't know. I give you that. That is true. Cheesy, how you say pasta? Yeah, exactly. How do you say pasta? Pasta? I don't know. So I'm thinking now, let's go ahead and just open it up to some Q&A stuff. Because I kind of advertised it that there would be a Q&A session, so let's do that. It's an A, not a ah. Pasta. I don't know. So basically for the next hour or so, I am going to be answering any questions that you have in the chat within reason. Obviously, any questions that you have in the chat within reason, I will be happy to answer. Some of them might turn into some story time with Snyderman, depending on what the question is. I might have a little bit of a story that goes with that. I know Cheesy put a couple questions in the chat already, but then when I put the pinned comment up, hi again, back for Q&A. Just in time, Siri. Just in time. I know that Cheesy had a couple questions that he put in the chat, and then I penned a comment. And apparently when you pen a comment after somebody else puts something in the chat, it deletes those. So sorry for that, Cheesy. I did not mean to delete your questions. I remember most of them. I'm sorry, did you try to put a British accent on it and came out as Porsta? No, I didn't. Porsta. You want some Porsta, do ya? Sound like an old woman. Good Lord. I will say it on the next stream for you guys. Fantastic. Perfect. Me and Cheesy say it like the Queen's English. Fair enough. I mean, it is almost 4th of July, so treason is the reason for the season. Just saying. Porsta. Oh my god, I love you guys. I'm broken. I will say it on the next stream. Fair enough. Porsta. Good Lord, what has this become? Yes, I want to hear a different pasta. What Amy means is me and her say it properly. Yes, I want to hear a different pasta. Fair enough. Okay. So Cheesy, I'm going to start with a couple of questions that you had yesterday. I'll start with, you had some good ones in there. I'll start with the favorite snack. I remember that one was on there. I know you asked why I became a teacher and how Shauna and I met. I'm going to save those for last because those are kind of like story time with Snyderman questions. I will start with what my favorite snack is. So, for me, you could put anything that has a chocolate peanut butter combination in it. So like Reese's peanut butter cups or chocolate peanut butter ice cream or anything like that. And I will absolutely adore it. So favorite snack is anything that has chocolate or peanut butter in it. It is just fantastic. Fantastic. Ooh, chocolate peanut butter cheesecake. Like peanut butter cheesecake. Love it. Absolutely love it. Favorite snack is pasta. Pasta. I had some good ones in there. Don't sound surprised. Oh, please, Bunny, that would be great. Yeah. That would be great. So I guess like favorite snack item, yeah, anything with chocolate and peanut butter. No chocolate peanut butter pasta. No, that would not be great. I mean, how? Ugh. Just thinking about that now. Blech. Chocolate and peanut butter on pasta. Absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Okay, so maybe you can't put it on everything. Maybe you can't put chocolate and peanut butter on everything. But yeah, Reese's Cups, ice cream, cheesecake, like that kind of stuff. Chocolate, peanut butter, mwah. Good snack stuff. I guess if we're in the food neighborhood, I mean, I'm a big steak eater. I love some steak. I was actually, dare me to try it. Well, I can't try it right now. I can't try it right this second. Maybe I'll try it on a future stream. Yeah, 200 subscriber video. Maybe 200 subscriber video. We will have chocolate peanut butter pasta. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh, that sounds awful. It sounds absolutely disgusting. Yeah, Siri, why are you bad? What's going on? Good and bad both. Why bad, Siri? What's going on? But yeah, I'm a big steak eater. I was raised on a farm when I was younger. So my dad and uncles, they still run a farm. The farm I grew up on, actually, they run that together, and they have cows that we raise for meat, and that is one of the big reasons. Like, I'm a huge beef eater, huge steak eater. So yeah, there's there's that. Steak's probably my favorite food. Love some surf and turf with steak and shrimp. That's really good. Shauna is calling. Of course Shauna's calling. Wouldn't be a Snyderman stream without Shauna calling. Would not be a Snyderman stream without Shauna calling, and I didn't answer it in time. Whoops. Let's get back on that then, shall we? Let's get back on that. On your 2-year anniversary, what's your favorite snack? Chocolate peanut butter pasta. Wow.
Hello?
Wow. Hello?
Sure, now you answer. I was trying to crash your live stream.
You just did.
I know, but you had to call me back, jerk.
Well, because I was trying to answer. Sorry.
How's it going?
It's going good. We're actually just sitting chatting. We are on the subject of my favorite snack food, which is pretty much anything with chocolate and peanut butter. And Cheesy's making fun of how I say pasta, because apparently I say it wrong. And so now...
Because Cheesy probably says pasta, or something weird.
Shauna throwing shade at Cheesy.
Also, I feel like you're wrong on your favorite snack, because your favorite snack by far is popcorn.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, popcorn is more convenient.
I've seen you eat way more popcorn than things with chocolate and peanut butter.
Popcorn is convenient. And Cheesy says, howdy, Shauna.
Hi, Cheesy.
But yeah, now the chat is asking me to try chocolate peanut butter pasta. Because, yeah. Because chocolate and peanut butter are my favorite snack items. And I can't say pasta right, apparently. And Cheesy says, wow, Shauna, for the shade that you threw earlier. And I thought you were my favorite.
Oh.
He said that to you.
Your favorite, don't lie. You like me better than Snyder.
And Caleb, one of my students, hi Caleb, welcome to the stream, buddy, says that I'm exposed. Because you tried to tell me that popcorn was my favorite snack, and you are wrong. Popcorn is more out of convenience, though I do like popcorn too. Popcorn's pretty good. It's a good shout.
Don't say that's your favorite. You would sit and eat an entire bag of popcorn and give them to opposite.
I would not.
I've seen you almost do it. Don't lie.
No, because you make me share with you. And she says, I love that this question started on what is your favorite, what snack is your favorite? And his answer is turned into steak. That's a great snack. Truth be told, steak could...
Snake is a snake? What? Steak is a good snack.
Snake is a good snack. Steak could be...
Steak is a good snack.
Steak could be a good snack. Also...
Beef jerky.
I would say weirdest food I've ever tried, since we're again on the subject of food. Alligator tail. Fried alligator tail. Which is delicious, by the way. Fried alligator tail is awesome. Go down to Florida and get you some fried gator tail. Mwah! Fantastic. Peanut butter and chocolate popcorn. I feel like I've tried that before and it's not bad. I feel like it was it was one of those deals where like you made popcorn balls and it was chocolate and peanut butter popcorn balls.
I don't like popcorn balls. They hurt my teeth.
Yeah. And apparently you're spilling the tea.
Oh.
Which I mean, meh, whatever. Tea can be spilled.
I'm good at spilling the tea, apparently.
Dalen says, of course, that's Florida. Chocolate KFC chicken is good. What? Is that a thing, buddy? Bunny, is there chocolate KFC chicken?
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that. Did America for once not dip something in chocolate? Like, is that something that would actually be a thing? Cheesy says he's going to try to get both of us drunk in our wedding, by the way. I said good luck getting Shauna drunk because she has things.
I cannot, Cheesy. I hate to break it to you.
Chicken and waffles? Chicken and waffles, Caleb? Really? I don't like chicken and waffles all that much.
That's because you don't know what's good.
Rude.
The goodest? Wow. The best part about chicken and waffles is the syrup.
Yeah, Cheesy just asked Bunny, is that a New Zealand thing?
Chocolate KFC chicken, is that who mentioned that?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. I've been to New Zealand and I've never heard of that.
Bunny says it's a her thing. It's a my thing.
Ah.
So wait, Bunny, are you saying that you dip your KFC chicken in chocolate? Like, is that a thing that you do? Because why are you intrigued by that?
Because it sounds good.
I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, another weird thing that I have tried: peanut butter and jelly chicken wings. When Shauna and I went to
Weren't they hot wings? Weren't they spicy?
They weren't spicy wings. What was the name of that restaurant in South Dakota?
Oh, I have no idea. Some random bar grill place.
Yeah, it was like a little random diner bar grill place in South Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota. If you can go, I recommend. It had peanut butter and jelly wings. So like the sauce that went over top of the chicken wings was made out of peanut butter and I think it was like cherry jelly or grape jelly or something.
It was raspberry.
Maybe it was raspberry. I can't remember now. Either way, it was good, but it's still one of those things that my brain is like, okay, I do not know how to feel about this information. I do not know how to feel about this information, and I do not know if it's something that I would get again, truth be told.
Weirdest thing I've ever eaten. That's really, really, really freaking good. If you like that, like, umami flavor, take peanut butter, melt it, like in the microwave, and then put it on top of a burger as, like, a sauce. It's best if you like onions on your burgers.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, we could hear you. We have solved the mystery. We have solved the mystery of the chocolate cake.
Chicken, I want to know.
Yes, we have solved the mystery. Okay, Bunny eats a Kit Kat bar with her KFC. And so now the question is, and I don't think we've ever gotten an answer yet. Cheesy asked, is this like a Kit Kat sandwich sort of deal, or what are we talking?
I'm not that big of a fan of Kit Kats. I'm not sure.
So I don't know. Dalen is very concerned. Dalen is very concerned that we're mixing sweet with meat, which, I mean, to be fair, he's probably not entirely inaccurate.
Have you ever had Chinese food? It's all about sweet meat sauces. Duh.
See, and Dalen confirmed. Dalen also confirmed he had the PB&J wings at that exact same place. And he's like, yes, they are interesting. Dalen, they're not bad, right? They're not bad. It's just weird. They're different.
It does not compute.
It was probably the same place, Dalen, to be honest. That is the only place.
I don't know how many other places you're going to find that have peanut butter and jelly wings.
Yeah, that is the only place anywhere, let alone in Rapid City, South Dakota, that I have been that has had peanut butter and jelly chicken wings. Bunny says you could totally have it like a bunless sandwich. Sandwich. Sweetened meat, have you not heard of the desk slapper? Oh, cheesy.
That one went right over my head. I missed it.
That's fine. Just think about it. Think about gaming from a computer, desk slapper. And then sweet and meat. That's all you need to know.
I still don't get it, but okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I love how innocent you are.
You're funny.
So it can be a sandwich, but you dip it or you munch on it on the side. Dalen says, I was intentional with my wording. It wasn't bad, but it's why I think people are weird for being so open about liking that kind of thing. Fair enough. Caleb, what place is crazy enough to have that on their menu? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. It wasn't bad though. It was weird.
It has like other really interesting wing flavors too. Like that was probably one of the.
That was one of the craziest. I think that was the craziest one that I remember.
I thought that was more of a tame one compared to other ones that I remember seeing. I don't remember what any of them are, but.
Amy says, confession time. I like to dip popcorn with melted cheese. Amy, cheese popcorn. Just saying. It's fantastic. Mwah. Love it. Dalen's not following the desk slapper either, so you're not alone, Shauna.
I'm not sure if that makes me feel better or worse that a high schooler is on par with what I'm thinking.
I think in this case it's okay. It's okay. Okay. I won't read you Cheesy's other comment as it relates to the desk slapper because then you will be scarred. Maybe that's why I should read it. Popcorn cheese isn't actually that bad. Chocolate popcorn, however. Yeah, chocolate popcorn's weird. It is weird.
It depends on if you're talking about like nacho cheese or not, because nacho cheese is gross.
Yeah, fair enough. And we're apparently giving Cheesy some new recipes to try this weekend.
I'm telling you, Cheesy, we make the best food.
We also make the most unhealthy food.
That doesn't mean that it's not the best.
Are you implying we as in you and me, or we as Americans?
Both? Question mark?
I
mean, how many times have we gotten Cheesy to go,
our
it's
food
making my mouth water when we're talking about what we're having for dinner?
I mean, our food is not unhealthy, is all I'm saying. The kind of food that you and I cook is usually not all that unhealthy. Usually.
We have decently good food. We eat Brussels sprouts regularly, for crying out loud.
It's fair enough. Bunny, fried pickles. Just saying. Fried pickles are good.
Yes. With ranch.
And Cheesy.
Bunny from New Zealand?
Australia, I believe. No, New Zealand. New Zealand. No, Bunny's from New Zealand.
Don't get those two mixed up. You'll make an enemy.
Nope. Bunny's from New Zealand.
She's a Kiwi.
I believe so. Cheesy is now having to apologize to Dalen for the desk slapper.
Did he scar Dalen?
No, Dalen doesn't know 100% what it is, but he's catching on. Mainly because he did read the comment from Cheesy about the desk slapper that says there are nuts involved.
What?
There are nuts involved in the desk slapper.
That just sounds painful.
I mean, I'm sure it could be. Brussels sprouts, Dalen. Best way to eat Brussels sprouts is
on a grill with bacon.
On a grill with bacon, or at least roasting them in the oven. And maybe sprinkling a little Parmesan cheese on them. They're good. They're good. Man, this has evolved into cooking with Snyderman. Okay, what was another question Cheesy had? Cheesy had favorite video game and why? Favorite video game of all time and why?
Crash Bandicoot.
Cheesy asks, how is Shauna this innocent? Cheesy, she's not following the innuendo.
sure if I should be offended by that or not. The fact that you called me not innocent.
You aren't as innocent as you are making yourself out to be.
Thank you? Question mark?
Again,
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not.
It is a compliment. Cheesy says the best way to prep Brussels sprouts is to throw them in the bin. I disagree. But
sprouts are yummy and cheesy. You don't know what you're missing.
But to be fair, Cheesy.
What?
To be fair, Cheesy, for me, Brussels sprouts are a fairly new diet item. I didn't really like Brussels sprouts before. It's actually within the last year that I've started to eat Brussels sprouts.
Again, thanks to yours truly.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, baked or roasted or grilled are good. You could probably saute them too, and they'd be all right. You could probably saute them. Amy, I love how this Q&A has turned into weird food discussions. Fair enough. Cheesy, you forgot the salt. Cheesy, you can disagree, but you're not wrong. But you're wrong. Fair enough. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Bunny knows. Put cheese on those baby cabbages, and they are fantastic. Trail, thank you for the happy 1 year. I appreciate it.
Hi, Trail.
I appreciate it greatly. Sean Ana says hi. But yes, Q&A. The question was, favorite video game of all time and why? Crash Bandicoot. Yep. And here's the reason why. Crash Bandicoot was the very first game that I ever had of my own. So like the first console that I ever owned myself, I got the original PlayStation for Christmas one year. So the PS1. And not like the little tiny one, the big one, the thick one that first came out. Yeah, there was a huge one. It was like a brick.
I only had the little tiny one.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like the big one that was like a brick. I got that one for Christmas one year, and my mom got me Crash Bandicoot and then like a couple sports games. Like whatever Madden was out that year, and then whatever baseball game was out that year. I got those three. And Crash Bandicoot was the first game that I ever played, and it was the first game that was mine. And I fell in love with it. And I'm going to put you down here now, Shauna. You are on speaker still.
Hello.
But yeah, Crash Bandicoot was the first game that I ever played myself, that was mine. And yeah, I just fell in love with the series and with the lore of Crash Bandicoot. And obviously, if you've seen anything on my channel, you would know Crash Bandicoot is still something that I love because I have a complete playthrough of the remastered trilogy as well as Crash Bandicoot 4. There's a couple collabs with Cheesy on Crash Team Racing, so there you go. There's my shameless plug of my Crash Bandicoot stuff. Bunny, I appreciate the snoring on sports games. I don't play them much anymore, really. I've gotten more into story games as I've gotten older. So... And she is not on my crotch, Cheesy.
What?
Cheesy says you're on speaker on my crotch, which you're not, but, you know, that's fine.
I'm not going to say anything.
Bunny, do you need to get to school? Like, are we keeping you with this nonsense? Like, what's going on? Amy, when I was younger, I played Crash and Spyro the Dragon. Awesome games. They are awesome. They are awesome. Admittedly, I did not, when I was younger, I did not get into Spyro that much. Really,
introduced him to Spyro.
really, my first experience, big experience, I would say, with Spyro, was actually the playthrough of that trilogy that I have on my channel.
You're welcome.
So there's that. The only experience with Spyro that I had before that playthrough was a demo disc that actually came with that PlayStation that I was talking about. Because they had a demo of Spyro on that disc. So I played like that much of the original Spyro, and then I just never bought the full game. So I didn't get into Spyro as a kid. And then I played through the remastered trilogy on my channel, so you can check that out. But yes, Crash is childhood, Crash is life, Crash is awesome. Love me that little Bandicoot. I'm gonna ignore you, Cheesy, because you blame us in your streams for your streams not being PG or family friendly anymore, and then you talk about how I like the vibrations? Come on, man. I think let's look at the common denominator here, and it's you, my friend. It's you. It's you. And with that, I'm going to move Sean over to the arm of the chair instead of on my leg where she was. But yeah. I'm having fun with all the pasta. And Caleb, don't encourage Cheesy with his...
I really want to know how Cheesy says pasta now.
He says he's going to say it on his stream for us later.
Too long to wait, Cheesy.
Dalen, I love the Monopoly reference. Cheesy, get bonked, go directly to horny jail, and do not collect $200 from passing go.
Is that what Jalen said?
Yes, that is what Dalen said. This is getting my own back. Fair enough. Fair enough, Cheesy. Fair enough. And can I sing your chatting for 5 minutes? Oh! I can't sing. But I know someone that can. Someone that happens to be the lead in a musical at our community theater.
Oh boy.
That Cheesy has wanted to sing on streams before. And has not been able to.
That sounds terrible through the phone.
I don't think it'll sound terrible through the phone. I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll sound terrible through the phone because I'm too loud, remember?
I didn't say you were too loud.
You say I'm too loud all the time.
I do not. You came home the other night saying one of your co-people said that you made them go deaf in one ear because you sang loud. Or whatever I just tried to say.
Not doing it.
Cheesy will probably peer pressure you into singing. But in the meantime, while we wait for that peer pressure to happen, Cheesy, other than the why did I become a teacher and how did Shauna and I meet, what was the other question? There were like 5, and we covered 2. What were they? Do you remember? What was the one I'm missing? Do you remember? Favorite snack, favorite video game, and why? Cheesy? I'm not singing. Not doing it. Mainly because nobody wants to hear that.
You're a good singer.
I'm not a... Why are you trying to peer pressure me into peer pressuring Sean and all?
Yeah, jeez.
Because you asked her to sing before and she let you down. That's why.
He'll get over it.
He'll get over it. What was the other question? Or anybody else that here's my invisible 2,500 points to get you to sing. Looks at cheesy. If you could have dinner with 3 people, who would it be?
Living or dead?
Yeah, what are my limitations? What are my limitations on the people? What are my limitations on the people? So I guess while we wait for those limitations, let's go into story time with Snyderman real quick. I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm already seeing someone for that hardship. What? So sing, Snyder. Not doing it. I mean, I could sing. I don't really want to. No parameters. Caleb says no parameters, but while we wait for more of that to come into the chat, I will jump to a little bit of story time with Snyderman. Oh, for the love of God, why do they... Okay, fine, there doesn't have to be limitations. I was just asking. So basically, all right, since apparently there are no limitations to this, basically my 3 people that I would have dinner with would be, if we're talking famous people, probably Markiplier, because I love Markiplier. He's actually part of the reason why I'm doing this. Abraham Lincoln, because he is one of my favorite historical figures. Apparently Shauna is listening to this on the stream. And who would my third be? Probably... So Markiplier, Lincoln, and probably... JFK.
I was just going to say Kennedy.
Probably JFK. Although getting those 3 in a room together, could you imagine that? Those 3 in a room together with me, no less. Oh, lordy. Did you see the VisiPop animations? What do you think about them? Those were pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. Bunny, you have a lovely voice. Marky Moo, wow, Shauna's voice went very masculine. Well, not that masculine. Screw you, Cheesy. Screw you. Okay. As Dalen said earlier, get bonked. So Dalen asked, this is probably going to be completely out of left field. I have dinner with Shauna all the time, Caleb. That's why. I'm pretty sure if she had to pick 3 people to have dinner with, I would not be on that list.
Nope, I have dinner with you every day.
See? So it's fine. Out of left field, but seeing as this is a Q&A, you're going to be my government/sociology teacher next year. What are your thoughts on political egoism? Okay, so... basically, political egoism, for those of you that don't know, or if I'm if I'm remembering it right, the idea of egoism is this philosophy with basically, I'm trying to think how I can describe the concept of egoism. If you are an egoist, you basically reject the pursuit of basically the egoist has no political calling, but basically looks out for, if I'm remembering right, looks out for themselves. Started feeling Bonnie. He's Googling it right now. Not really. But
this discussion is riveting. I have to go and finish what I was working on.
Okay, bye-bye, Shauna.
Bye.
That or he's reading Politics for Dummies. That's great. Basically political egoism. You're really looking at the whole picture. Basically how society as a whole, or it's basically, in a grand scheme, Dalen, here's what I'm thinking. Politicians by nature right now in today's society are always super selfish. Like, I think we have gone from being a government, at least in the United States, we've kind of lost what made our values what they are. Our government is no longer, in my opinion, one that looks out for the good of the citizens. It is looking out for the good of the party, looking out for the good of a political agenda. Okay, my speeds look good still. That's fantastic. But yeah, I think we've gone to a point where our politicians now look out for themselves and their party rather than the people that represent them and elected them into power, essentially. Does that make sense? I think I covered that fair enough. And again, that's just my opinion of it. I don't know. I think that if you are going to be a politician, ego should not be a part of it. Ego should not play a role. Ego should not play a role in that, if that makes any sense at all. So that's my opinion on that. So, hopefully I answered that okay. Sorry, I was making some adjustments. Yeah, so Cheesy asked last night, one of the accidentally deleted questions, he asked me why I became a teacher in the first place. So what kind of brought me to that? So that's where a bit of a story can come in. And it actually involves one of, not the happiest time of my life, but one of the happiest times of my life. So first things first is I decided from a very young age that teaching is something that I wanted to pursue. Teaching has always been kind of something that I've wanted to do. So, for example, really, I remember when I was in the 11th grade. So, about 16, 17 years old. We took kind of like a personality career test thing that said, okay, based on your interests, these are the careers that we think that you would enjoy, etc., etc. We did one of those little survey things. And by that point, I already knew that history was something that I loved. Like, that was my favorite class in school. That was something that I knew that I wanted to do. I just read Bunny's comment. Sorry. Yes, I wanted to teach the world how to say pasta and spread the word about chocolate and peanut butter. Exactly. People need to know. People need to know. But really, I knew about 16 or 17 years old that teaching was something that I wanted to do, and because I loved history, I was like, okay, I want to do something with this. And when I saw teaching on my little list of personality career things, whatever you want to say it is, I was like, that makes sense. And it was just something that, sorry if you hear Sophie scratching, that was just something that made sense to me. So from then on, I was like, okay, so where would be a good college to go to learn how to teach? And to do that, I ended up going to the University of Northern Colorado to get my undergraduate degree, so my bachelor's degree in secondary history education. Reasons I can do what I do for a living. And then that took about 4 years. That took about 4 years to do, and I did my student teaching. Actually, the last half of my fourth year in college, I did my student teaching in Indianapolis, Indiana, in a huge suburb school. Actually, that was about 2,500 kids. It was a massive school, and I spent a semester there. And it would, for those of you that don't know what student teaching is, it's basically like an unpaid internship where you're teaching classes. You have a host teacher who kind of guides you into how to teach and all of that. And yeah, I had a pretty good experience there. And then I entered in also, you're all going on a pocket trip. Yay, we're in Bunny's pocket. And yes, this is Snyderman Origins. Snyderman Origins. So anyway, after student teaching, that's when I entered one of the toughest periods or toughest times in my life, which was I had just graduated college, and I realized that I had been lied to by a lot of my college professors. In the education department, there was like, oh yeah, a lot of districts look for first-year teachers because they're cheaper. A lot of districts like to hire younger people, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, it wasn't as easy as that for me. So I do think teaching is a valuable profession. I love what I do. I would encourage anybody that is thinking about teaching, do it. It's very fulfilling. Stressful sometimes, but fulfilling. But yeah, don't think it's going to be easy to find a position. I mean, it might be now. There's teacher shortages everywhere now because people don't want to put up with parents and all that stuff. But I was out of school for an entire year before I got my first teaching gig. In that year, I worked for the city that I lived in. I was part of the city government there, and I basically did grunt work is what I did. It was a lot of manual labor and stuff. So I had that year where I was doing that, and then finally 2 summers after I graduated. So not the summer immediately after I graduated, but the summer after that, I finally got my first teaching job, and that was one of the most relieving and happiest moments of my life because I could finally do what I wanted to do. I could finally do everything that I had set out to do up to that point, which was amazing. Fantastic. Fantastic for me. I've started that journey 10 years ago, and I could not be happier in terms of that. So yeah, that's kind of Snyderman, the Snyderman origin story. The next question that Cheesy had. Cheesy, what was the next question? Besides how I met Shauna. I'll get to that in a bit. And Caleb, I see your question. I will get to it in a minute. Snacks. How did I decide to become a teacher? Favorite game? Can't remember. All right. Caleb, your sister did ask me that question. And the female sniper from Germany, her name was Ludmila Pavelchenko, if I am saying that correctly. She was one of the best snipers in the German military. She has 309 kills, and yeah. That was the deadliest World War II female sniper. She was from Russia. If it wasn't teaching, was there anything else you would have become? Honestly, I joke about it all the time with my students. Just when they are giving me a hard time or whatever, one of my jokes is I should have been an eye doctor. And there was a time where I seriously thought about going into optometry and doing the eye doctor thing. I mean, how hard would that job be? It's a week on it. Thanks, Erica. Welcome to the stream. How did I know that you were somehow involved in this? How did I know? But yeah. So anyway, Cheesy, yeah, I probably would have been an eye doctor. During that year where I was teaching, or was not teaching actually, with that first year out of college, I thought about joining the military. In fact, that was kind of my backup plan. If I didn't get a teaching job that next summer after I had been not teaching for a year, I probably would have joined the military. Not 100% sure what branch. I don't really know what branch I would have gone into, but it was something that I was thinking about. It was something that I was thinking about. So maybe that could have become a career. Police officer would be kind of cool. I actually was a volunteer firefighter at one point. I've mentioned that in class and on my stream a couple times. So maybe there would have been a career in firefighting at some point. I love firefighting. Firefighting is so fun. Like, I can't describe to you all the rush that it is to go put out a fire. Like, be on the fire engine and go and put that fire out. Like that, the adrenaline's going, everything's super cool. Super cool. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of what ifs, a lot of possibilities. Yeah, I think eye doctor I could see myself doing, but just in hindsight, retrospect, realistically, I probably would have ended up joining the military if teaching didn't pan out. So there's that. I don't know if that would have become a career or not, but who knows. So yeah, there's that. So I guess, and I can go into a new story time now. If there's any more questions, feel free, put them in the chat. I will get to them. Cheesy's last question that he asked last night was, how did Shauna and I meet? So you could take that question a couple ways. One, how did we end up meeting? Or two, how did we end up getting together? I'm going to assume you want to know how we ended up getting together, but I'll also tell you how we actually officially met. We actually knew each other a year before we started dating and before we became a couple. So Shauna and I taught at the same school. Like, she ended up coming to my old school as the music teacher a couple years after I did. I think it was 2 or 3 years after I got there. No? Would have had to have been 4. 4 years after I got there. So she ended up teaching music at my old school. So we worked together for a year before we started dating. In that time, she started the process of divorce. I will actually be Shauna's second marriage. And there's a whole other big story that goes into that I don't think I really want to put out right now. Although I can if you really want to know. But yeah, she, in that time, started the new job, started the process of divorce, and once her divorce was essentially final, her and I started dating. And really that time in my life, and Shauna knows this, that time in my life was not a great time. it wasn't a very good time for me before we got together. I had just keep that one for when Sean is with us. Fair enough. So yeah. So essentially, Sean and I had been working together for a year. I was with somebody else, actually. I was dating somebody else in that year. And she was someone that at the time, this other girl, not Shauna, she was someone at the time that I thought I was going to end up with. Like, we weren't officially engaged, but we had talked about getting married, etc., etc., all that fun stuff. And then engaging quiet mode. All right, Bunny. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be lurking in your pocket. But yeah, this other girl, she ended up cheating on me. Which, that's lovely. So, needless to say, I was very, very much down in the dumps at that point. That was actually the first time that I considered starting a YouTube, just because I was trying to throw myself into anything that would kind of mask that pain. So, yeah. So Sean is going through the divorce. I'm going through a very bad, heartbreaking breakup. And so with that, we're kind of talking, developing a really good friendship. We didn't really talk a lot. We talked some, but we didn't talk a lot that first year that we worked together. I mean, we were friendly. I wouldn't even say that we were necessarily friends that first year. But we talked some, just not a lot. And then in that time where we're both going through this devastating life change or this heartbreak, we got talking and we became friends and etc., etc. A few people didn't like that. That's part of the big story that I'll save for when Sean is with us. And then that friendship developed into something else, and lo and behold, here we are. 3 years later, and we're still going strong. We're about to get married in about 2 months now. We're almost 2 months away from getting married. And yeah, that's kind of the story of how Shauna and I got together, how we met, how we ended up falling in love, how we ended up being together. So yeah, there's that story. The Snyderman romance blossomed in a little teeny tiny town, and we're still very close to that town. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know which. So yeah, hopefully that answered that question. Are there any other questions from the chat? I feel like I've opened up a lot of doors, a lot of avenues that we can explore. Or if we want to get goofy again and start talking about chocolate peanut butter pasta, I'm all for that. Luna, you look insanely comfortable. My pit bull is passed out on the couch on the opposite side of the computer. And she's just done. Done with the world, done with life at the moment. Totally passed out. To the point she's snoring, actually. It's quite entertaining. But yeah, no, there's been some ups and downs in this stream, hasn't there? Talking about a hard time, a stressful time where I couldn't find a job, talking about being cheated on. If you're happening to watch this, I don't think you even know I have a YouTube channel. Hi. Do I have a favorite student? So, no. Not a current favorite student. No. I do not. And here's why. And I know that that's cliche. Oh, teachers don't have favorite students. And that is, for me it's true. I do not have a favorite student because part of my job is to be able to make sure that everybody gets an equal education. I try to help any student that I can in any way that I can. And I think most of my current and former students would back me up on that. Now, does that mean that I don't have... Okay, let me back up. Students ask me this all the time, and I basically just tell them, yeah, my favorite students are the ones that sit down and don't give me crap, essentially, in terms of sitting down and at least doing their stuff. Like, for me, I don't really care if students talk. I really don't. As long as I'm not teaching, as long as I'm not like trying to give a lecture or something, I really don't care. But no, I don't have a current favorite student. But there are definitely students from my old school that have gravitated to me and that we still talk to. So I guess if we want to put a label on favorites, or if we wanted to put the favorite label on those students that still talk to Shauna and myself, then I guess you could throw them on that label. But no, in terms of all my students, I don't have a favorite. I have, like, Caleb's awesome. Caleb's in the chat. He's been here. He's awesome. Dalen's awesome. Trail, if Trail's still here, he's awesome. All my other students, like, they're all awesome in their own way. And honestly, my school that I'm at now, it's the happiest I've been professionally, like, ever. I have never had a principal that I've been more happy with. I've never had students that I've been quite this happy with. So currently, I don't have a favorite student because my kids are all awesome. And then I guess, like I said, if you want to put the favorite label on any students, I could put it on Tristan, who enters the chat sometimes, who got elected FFA, Colorado State FFA Vice President, which is cool. He could be one of my favorites. JC, I don't think she's ever actually stopped into the chat or stopped into the stream, but she would be one. Alina, Alina is not a favorite. She is a daughter. And she stops into the stream every once in a while, too. She is the German foreign exchange student that Shauna and I sponsored. A few years ago. So I guess if I had to put favorites on them, those three. Oli as well. So those four. Oli is the Norwegian Norwegian exchange student that was here at the same time as Alina, that Shauna and I also sponsored, so we had two at the same time. So yeah, those four. Currently, no, though. I don't have anybody that I would say is a favorite, but I don't dislike any of my students, honestly. I really don't. I love them all. Some of them might be a bigger pain in the butt, but I love them all. So yeah. What other questions from the chat, or are we all questioned out? Have we run out of questions for the Snyderman? I can go for probably anywhere from 15 to 30 more minutes. Somewhere in there. End this around 4:15. But yeah, no, and while we wait to see if there's any more questions, yet again, this year would not be possible if I didn't have... Hi, Bunny, welcome back. We're waiting on another question, but I'm about to get all mushy again. This year, this channel would not be possible without all of you. It just wouldn't. Otherwise, if I didn't have all of you, it would just be me talking to a camera, and I would probably be a lot sadder than I am, because nothing's worse than streaming to nobody. So, there's that. Would you walk around shopping barefoot? Ooh. No, I wouldn't. I have a hard enough time... I have a hard enough time walking around barefoot in my house. I walk around with socks on most of the time. So, yeah, no, I would not walk around shopping barefoot. No, that would not be something I would do. That'd be very bad. I don't know, just something about that seems gross. Am I weird in that? Am I weird thinking that seems gross? I don't know. Is it really normal to walk around barefoot shopping? I did not know that. There are plenty of things that I did not know. Would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes? Probably fingers for toes. Because as you like to point out, Cheesy, I'm getting old. So if I have fingers for toes, I can pick things up that I drop with my finger toes and just kind of and snatch it up. I'm weird, but for other reasons. Well, yeah. One thing that you don't know about teaching is being weird is kind of part of the job requirement. In order to teach, you have to be a little strange. You have to be a little crazy. You have to be a little weird. Just saying. In order to be a little crazy, in order to teach, you got to be a little crazy. You got to be a little weird. All seasons barefoot. Really? I did not know. I did not know that that was normal there. I wonder why. Because, yeah, like, here the rule is no shirt, no shoes, no service. So, like, if you were to walk into a place to go shopping or whatever and you're not wearing shoes, then they're going to kick you out. So, yeah, that's weird. Yes, Bunny, you could teach a Pokemon class. That would be super cool. Actually, no. Oh shoot. There's a professor at some big university that taught an entire class. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to see ya. Nice to see you. We are in the middle of a Q&A session with Snyderman. And if you have any questions for me, I will gladly answer those on the stream. And yes, Amy, that is a real thing. No shirt, no shoes, no service. No shirt, no shoes, no service. I mean, people here shop in PJs too, but they're still wearing shoes. Now, those could be sandals, like flip-flops or something. But yeah. That's a real thing. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Pokemon. Professor that taught. First new episode, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to remember. There's a professor, and I can't remember now. He taught an entire class at some university using a video game as his curriculum, and I can't remember for the life of me what the video game was. Or maybe it wasn't a video game. Maybe it was was it a Lord of the Rings class? Maybe that's what it was. Yeah. So at this university, there is an entire class. It's the University of Washington, I believe, that has an entire class dedicated to J.R.R. Tolkien, a.k.a. The guy that wrote The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. And there's an entire class dedicated to Tolkien's universe and Tolkien's like lore that he put in The Lord of the Rings, and it's super cool. I haven't taken the class, but I would definitely jump on that. I would definitely jump on a Tolkien class. That would be cool. That'd be cool. And Sam, everybody's good, I believe. Gotta have fresh toes. Ooh, okay, what Pokemon would I be? Ooh, probably Gengar. Love me some Gengar. If I had to be one Pokemon, give me Gengar. Give me Gengar. Maybe, see, now I'm going back and forth. It's a toss-up between Alakazam or Gengar. Probably Gengar still, though. What about everybody else in the chat? What Pokemon would you be? But yeah, I'm thinking Gengar. Yeah, I'm locking in. That's it. If I'm a Pokemon, I'm Gengar. If I'm a Pokemon, I'm Gengar. are we all set? All set for all the new Pokemon games that are coming out? Because I'm super excited for Legends Arceus. That looks super cool. Hey Bear, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hitting that like. I saw that pop up right when you came in. Thank you for that. How are you doing today, Bear? We are in the middle of a Q&A session right now. The discussion is if you could be a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you be? I said I'd be Gengar. That was a question that Cheesy asked me. We got, Eevee would be a good shout. Now, Amy, would you stay in Eevee? Would you stay in Eevee, or would you eventually want to evolve? And if so, what would your evolution be? Or are you just going to chill as an Eevee? Are you just going to chill as an Eevee? Yeah, Arceus looks so good. The problem is I got to get my Nintendo Switch, which I think we're getting closer to. Circling back to the coffee corner part, I talked about the wedding a lot. Talked about the wedding a lot at the very beginning of this episode. What did we decide on who gets Diamond, who gets Pearl? I don't know that we ever officially decided that, did we? I mean, to be fair, Cheesy, I think it's only fair that you get first choice and then I get whatever's left. Just because, yeah, I don't have my Switch yet. But, as I was talking about, Shauna and I realized financially we are in a much better place wedding-wise than we thought we were. So what that means is Snyderman might, in the near future, be able to spend some monies on a Nintendo Switch. Just saying. Whooper? Bunny, you'd be a Whooper? All right. I mean, I think we got a decent team so far. We got an Eevee, we got a Whooper, we got a Gengar. We're set. We're set. Windows 11 is coming out. All right. Bear, our resident tech expert. I did not stay in tune with E3 this year at all. The only thing I know about from E3 is Back for Blood, but that's because that's one of the games that I was excited about even before E3. And then thanks to Bunny via Cheesy's stream, I know about Slime Rancher 2, which looks cool. So yeah. And Bunny, I don't think anybody expected you not to get both Diamond and Pearl. I think we all just kind of expected that. I love the idea of multiple possibilities of being any element, but if I had to choose an evolution, it would be Sylveon. All right. Sylveon, good shout. And Windows 11 coming out on June 24th. Have a look on Google. We can jump on the Google right now. Any news on like any of the big changes or anything? New UI, start menu. Well, apparently, according to CNN, so take that for what you will. CNN says Windows 11 is leaked. It's a bunch of BS. So there's that. I'll be honest, I don't I don't care for CNN all that much. I don't care for Fox News all that much. Politically, I am pretty well right in the middle. And yeah, Bunny, if you're not barefoot while we're shopping with you, I'm going to be a little disappointed. And pizza's a good shout. Pizza is a good shout. Windows 10 was supposed to be Microsoft's ultimate PC operating system. The promise, Windows 10 would forever get updated twice a year, bringing tweaks, the occasional fresh coat of paint, and new features to keep your computer up to date. All right. I'm seeing lagging. But now, 6 years later, Windows 11 is on its way. We can only assume Microsoft got bored because what we've seen so far of Windows 11 doesn't look like anything revolutionary. A complete Snyderman got that foot fet. Not really. Not really. Actually, not at all. I was just saying, after the big deal that was made before about everybody shopping barefoot, I would be disappointed if we didn't see, or if Bunny was not shopping barefoot. Holy shoes. And the pizza party is at Bunny's. So there we go. So now Cheesy has to choose between Bunny's Pizza Party and Snyder's Pasta Bar. And yes, I said pasta. Pasta. Yeah. I watched your stream from yesterday back, Cheesy. That whole ear licking thing that you were talking about, that's a little too much for me, man. Like, that is so weird. So weird. And it's like, why? Where does one come up with an idea like that? Like, I'm going to get on Twitch, a platform that was designed for a specific purpose, which is definitely not sexual fetishes. What logic do you have to follow to put ear licking content on that? I don't understand. I mean, is there really anything wrong with either? I mean, wrong, no. There's nothing wrong with either, to each their own. To each their own. Shauna is calling us back. Hi, Shauna.
Are you still live streaming?
Yes.
Mister, I'm going to go 1 hour maybe.
Well, they had a bunch of questions.
Don't forget you got baseball in about an hour.
I know. That's what I told them. I'll probably be wrapping this up in about 10 minutes. So okay. I can get ready.
I'm going to the ATM and then going to go do baseball pictures. So.
Okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, the subject is now ear licking and foot fetishes.
Ew, why?
Foot stuff because Bunny made the comment that everybody in New Zealand shops barefoot, which I did not know.
Everybody in New Zealand what?
Everybody in New Zealand shops barefoot, which I did not know.
Barefoot all the time.
Yeah, I did not know that. And then somebody made the comment. Well, Cheesy made the comment that I have a foot fetish.
Ew.
And then circling.
No, he does not.
And then, thank you. And then somebody told Cheesy, at least it's not ear licking, because on Cheesy's stream last night, he talked about how ear licking has become the new Twitch trend.
Well, Cheesy, just for the record, he probably has whatever the opposite of a foot fetish is, because he hates people touching his feet.
Thanks.
Well,
Feel like you're blaming us to Shauna, so Shauna doesn't tell. I am not blaming you for anything, because I was in the middle of talking about how weird it is that ear licking has become the new Twitch trend. When she called. I'm talking to Cheesy. Sorry. Now I got two conversations going. It's no, Shauna would not tell me off anyway. She was just, I was telling her what was happening. Yeah, and that is the thing. As long as it's not hurting anyone, then it's fine. It's just, it's weird. I don't understand it.
No kink shaming.
Yeah, no kink shaming here. No kink shaming here, but yeah, it's weird. Odd. Anybody that likes that, you do you, I guess. Yeah.
I guarantee you all personally know someone who has a foot fetish. Statistics don't lie.
Fair enough.
Hungry.
Psycho Bunny is restocking baggies, and Cheesy says, "Curse you, Shauna, for bringing reality into this. I don't like my feet touched."
In fact, he's threatened to kick people on numerous occasions for touching his feet.
I don't think I've threatened so much as reacted.
Oh, you threatened.
Don't mess with my feet.
I feel like the threat was more of a, you better don't do that, because if you do, you're going to get kicked. More than I'm going to kick you, but...
Yeah, see? This new trend is all sorts of messed up. It is a bit of exploitation, though, like, sub and stay for another 30 seconds. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. I can guarantee that you all know someone.
I said.
Yep. Cheesy's laughing at you.
Why?
Because I can guarantee that you all know someone. He was laughing at what you said.
Oh. Tis true.
Tis true, 'tis true.
Alright, well, I will see you at baseball.
Yep, I will probably wrap up here in about 5.
Okay.
And then I'll head that direction. Alrighty. Love you too, baby.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie. Aw, Snyderman got all mushy. Snyderman got all mushy, blah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, though. The whole exploiting for views and all that kind of stuff. Like, oh, let me just sit here and lick my microphone for 30 seconds. Because there's only one way that Shauna can guarantee that. Oh, whatever, Cheesy. I think she was just saying everyone has their own kink. And why did we get on the subject of kinks? Why is that a thing that we did? Into the pocket with you. Yay, more pocket ride. But yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to be wrapping up very, very shortly. Because as you heard, I do have to start getting ready to go to Killian's baseball game. But I'm happy to answer any more questions if you can think of any, or just sit and chat with you all if you have anything to chat about. I would be happy to stay on for a little while, probably another 4 or 5-ish minutes or so, and we can just sit and chat. I don't know. Hey, Monkey! Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you so much. We're actually gonna wrap up here in a few minutes. We're kind of at the very end of the Q&A part of this live stream. So, yeah, if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them in the last couple minutes here. But we've had a ton of laughs, a ton of good times. We got to know Snyderman a little bit more. But yeah, when wearing what they do, riding inflatable pickle, yeah, I don't... Like, seriously, kind of like you were saying on your stream, Cheesy, why do you need to do that kind of stuff on Twitch? There's OnlyFans, or there's other aspects. There's other apps for that. So why do you need to do that? Not you, obviously. Why does anyone that is doing that needing to do that? Although that being said, we did talk about starting an Only Cheesy. So... the monkey has been lurking for a bit. Yeah, Cheesy, your next stream is like right after this, isn't it? Like, aren't you going to be streaming here soon? I think you're going to be streaming here soon. I might be streaming later on tonight. I think I'll jump on... let me look. Killian's game... I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be jumping on later tonight after Killian's game or not. Shauna has rehearsal. That's one thing I will do for all of you. I will let you know if there is a live stream or anything to Shauna's play, because it happens after our wedding, sometime in September. And if you want to watch Shauna, I will see if there's like a live stream of it that is going to be available. Cheesy says, I'll be on Twitch in a few with Grim Fandango or ear licking, so be warned. I mean, you could start with Fandango and then go into the ear licking just to, get your subs up. Apparently that's the thing to do now. I don't know. Yeah, no. Let's not. Let's not. All right. I do think that is going to be a stream, though. And it's been a wonderful way to kind of chat with you all and really just celebrate with all of you who made 1 year of Snyderman Inc. possible. Again, it's you all that make this what it is, more so than me. I am just the goofy guy behind the camera. It is you all that are arguably the most important piece of this channel, this community, this fun environment where we can just come, chat, laugh, and have a good old time on the YouTube. But I'm tempted to call the stream ear licking just to see who turns up. Cheesy, you totally should. Cheesy, you totally should. That'd be really funny. That'd be really, really funny. But yeah, this was a fun Q&A. I am playing with the idea, just to throw this out there right at the end. I'm playing with the idea of doing a 12-hour charity event before I go back to school. I don't have a date. I don't have a time. I don't even have a charity yet. But I'm kind of kicking it around. So the more I get on information on that, I will let you know and pass that along to you. But I'm thinking it would be a 12-hour stream. I wouldn't go crazy and try to do the 24 thing, because I think that would be intense. But 12, I think I could do. 12, I think I could do. But we're going to call it a stream there. You are all fantastic. I love you, love you, love you, love you all. So great. Thank you so much for an awesome year, and hopefully we have many, many, many more awesome years to come. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the like button. It would do me a big, big favor. Subscribe if you're not already. We are so close to the 200 subscriber mark. That will be awesome. And if you're watching this in the future, leave me a comment down below. Lets me know what you're loving on the channel, or if you want to ask me a question and we want to do another Q&A, I would not be opposed. That was a lot of fun. That Q&A was a lot of fun. But remember, you don't get older, you level up. I love you.